You need your fix? I got rules. By TheScribeOfTheDead. In this line of business, I've adopted and lived by two very important rules. The first is, nobody's your friend. The second is, cash up front. Now, as I stand over the quickly withering corpse of a regular customer, I realize that if I hadn't broken the second rule, I wouldn't have needed to enforce the first. But that's the nature of business, you know? Because if you let one of those fools get away with this type of shit, the next thing you know, every addict in the neighborhood will think you're an easy target. It's too bad, really. I liked Eliza. She'd been one of my favorite customers. Always had a tight wad of hundreds rolled up in a rubber band, ready to take delivery. I never even had to count them. I could tell by the weight, even by the smell of those Benjis, that my money was right. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, Eliza was gorgeous, especially for a junkie. Hers was the body of a goddess. But I never mixed business with pleasure. So when she came to me, with those sparkling wintry gray eyes, seductively purring through those rosy red lips, asking me if I could front a week's supply, I should have known better. I thought I could trust her. I thought she was my friend. Nobody's your friend. And so here I stand in her apartment, looking down at what's left of her, and almost feeling a little bit sorry. Almost. I've got a business to run, and as much as I despise cursing her to an eternal fate worse than hell, I really had no choice. At the end of the day, I'm taking a lot of risks keeping these fiends fed. I'm the one sneaking into hospitals, rifling through the supplies, hoping that they've not caught on yet. I rarely hit the same county twice in a month, but word's gone around, and good product is getting harder to find. I'm having to cross state lines, riskier and inconvenient. If you want A positive or B positive, I can hook you up cheap, no problem. AB positive is pricier, a little harder to come by. Even O negative is doable for a steep price, but Eliza wouldn't accept anything less than AB negative. That type's nearly impossible to find in pristine raw form. You have any idea how hard it is to get into a blood vault? It ain't easy. She begged for her fix, but still owed me over 20 grand. What else was I supposed to do? When she sank her fangs into the bag and started sucking down that crimson elixir, she never suspected I'd pump an entire syringe of colloidal silver into it. I never expected the violent reaction. She convulsed, shrieking and moaning as her body rapidly shriveled and shrank, withering into a steaming mass of leathery flesh. God damn it, Eliza. Why'd you force my hand? You knew better. Nobody's your friend. Cash up front.